Oh boy, we have quite an episode to match, I suppose, but I don't know if that's going to happen. What's going on, guys? It's Nate Cinders here, and welcome back to another video. For this video, we're going to be doing episode 3 of the Pokemon Sword playthrough. In the last episode, quite a bit happened. So we went to Slumbering Weald, found Sheepy, met a mysterious Pokemon which we couldn't do anything against, no damage, no statuses, nothing. We got our Pokedex, Pokeballs, caught our newest team member in Steel Wing, the Rookidee. There she is. Met Sonia, Magnolia, got a Dynamax band, which is now on our wrists. Now have been endorsed by Leon to do the gym challenge, battled Hop again. I think that's all that happened actually. We got an introduction to a Pokemon Center, but that's about it. But yeah, for today we are going to essentially go back to Wedgehurst as it says up there and just really cover the wild area for so much of what it's worth. And I'm feeling much better, so I'm definitely glad about that. I said I'd get these items: a Great Ball, a good high performance Pokeball that provides a higher success rate of catching Pokemon than a standard Pokeball. Yeah. So there's another item I want to quickly grab. There's two here, I forgot. Fresh water. Water with high mineral content. It can be used to restore 30 HP to a single Pokemon. Perfect. Oh, it's lagging today, I don't know why. I hope it's okay on the video. But yeah, not many people may know about this one, but there is indeed an item here. It's a TM to be specific, because it's all gold and awesome looking. Look at it, it's quite big actually. It's Payback. That should be it now, I hope. Payback. The user stores power, then attacks. If the user moves after the target, the attack power will be doubled. It's an okay move. I just don't like using it or Pursuit or Reversal or Revenge. Ones that have specific conditions need to be met like such. One last thing before we race Nate Cinders. Race? That was a quick. Let's quick get right to it. See, I've got some great advice for you. I think I know where this is heading. You know how sometimes you see Pokemon wandering out of the tall grass, yeah? If you move real slow and crouch down, those Pokemon won't pay you any notice. But on the other hand, if you whistle at them, you'll be sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember this. Need a fail-proof trick? Just press the left stick. Try it out and see who can catch the most Pokemon, Nate Cinders. There's no new Pokemon on my team today, unfortunately. You remember Wedgehurst Station, right? Where we went to pick up Lee before? That'll be the goal. So see you there. I'll do what I'll do in Pokemon Violet. I'll catch Pokemon even if I don't have any intention of using them on my team. Just nickname them, or leave it to use to nickname, because I'm very unimaginative. I mean, come on, I call Wooloo Sheepy. There's a Yamper. I'm not going to catch you now. I might at some point. We'll let them go away. So yeah, there's a Nickit. That's a rarer find, I believe. Chewtle. A lot of Chewtle here today in the tall grass. It's dangerous. So yeah, there's a brilliant aura Squavit, which I'm not going to catch either. I really don't want to catch it, to be honest. I'm not a big Squavit or Greedent fan. I don't like Greedent. Blatantly don't like Grievant. Grievant? Come on, Nate Cinders. You'll never beat me to the station at that pace. This is a playthrough, not a marathon. I will take my time if I so choose. Besides, it doesn't help if there's a cutscene Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I meant to change my attire. So give me a sec actually and I'll do that real quick. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? I had to go with the signature red hoodie. That's just kind of my thing IRL. So yeah, I've got the hoodie and it's also part inspiration to Cinders. So there we go. I will get a proper get up at some point. Except the hoodie. The hoodie stays. So, out with it, Cinders. How many did you catch? I caught one. I caught a really special one. And you got not one? What were you doing this whole time? You're going to want a team if you're a trainer. I do have one. Oh, Swift, okay. It's an alright move. Not the greatest. It's okay this time. Star-shaped rays are shot at opposing Pokemon. Yeah, this attack never misses. That's a technical machine. A TM, mate. With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in a flash. That's not Flash, that's Swift. And you can use them again and again too. That one can teach the move Swift. Lee gave it to me ages ago, and now it's yours. The gym challenge will begin in Motostoke. And our train's waiting, so let's go. Sure. Off to get the train. Hop's mum. Not quite so fast, you two. Busted. Oh, they're both here. Perfect. What are you doing here, mum? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose Grookey as your partner, darling. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know that you two were setting out. So here at last. A last little gift to see you well set on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. Yeah, we've got ourselves our camping gear. Everything you'll need to set up a tent and get cooking in the wild area or at a camping spot. No matter what happens out there, if you and your partner are together, I know you'll be fine. Partners. I've got two now. Thanks, Mum. And just think how lucky you are. Mother to the best ever pair of champion brothers. Oh, for goodness sake. Because I'm certain to be the champion next. You'll see. Of course you will be, darling. Anyway, do have fun and take care of yourselves. You'll be welcome back home anytime. We're off. Wish us luck. Not that we'll need it. There's a lot of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there just waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead of me even faster than that train can go, Cinders. Come on, we're off! Okay. We are off. Not often you get to just chill out on a train. I like that guy's hoodie. I think I've said that before actually. It looks similar. Motostoke is surrounded by a vast wild area. Oh wow. It's a real sight. There are all sorts of wild Pokemon just wandering about everywhere you look. Plus, you can go camp out, do a spot of fishing. I don't think I could ever get tired of this. Plus, oh yeah, I said that. Whoops. I nearly read the same part twice. Okay. Hey, Mr. Station Master. Isn't this the wild area? Where are we stopped here for? Yes, this is the wild area station, make no mistake. I'm sorry to tell you that the train is halted due to a flock of wooloo on the tracks. Oh, sheepy's at it again. What's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant. I see one of them right there. Brilliant? What is? This wild area is massive. There are lots of Pokemon to battle here. You get it, don't you, Cinders? This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. And if you look to my feet, you will see Charizard, Kingler, Gengar, Butterfree, Machamp, and Pikachu. Speaking of Pikachu, these two are important because you get awesome Pokemon. I don't think on the OLED, I don't think I've got the Let's Go Eevee. Yeah. And then, yeah. If you've got Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee file, they'll give you Pikachu or Eevee that seem to Gigantamax. It seems like my children are giving something to people who have had a Let's Go experience. But what in the world is a Let's Go experience? Do you have any idea? I do play Let's Go Eevee, but it's not on this Switch yet. You'll run into stronger wild Pokemon the further you go into the wild area. If you feel like you're done in a pinch during battle, just use a Pokédoll. Okay, yeah, this is what I mean. This game is important for Pokédolls. No matter how strong a Pokemon is, you'll be able to catch it eventually, so long as you join in the gym challenge and gather the gym badges. So yeah, you'll know what Pokemon we can or can't catch. They'll have a special message of sorts. So look at this place, it's huge! But we're only going to scratch the surface, I'm afraid. Do a Dynamax battle. Do one or two things. Maybe show off the camping, actually. That's all. Like, I'm not going to... There's not a lot to do at the moment. I mean, in retrospect, there's a lot to do if it's new. So what do you say? Yeah, I remember now. You heal our Pokemon up. That's actually pretty handy. You don't have to keep running back to a Pokemon Center when you've got her. Look at that. Look at it. It's nice. Oh, I'm glad we've got the nice clear sky instead of like rain to ruin it. That's Motostoke. Way off that way. And between there and here are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, hello. If it isn't Sonia. My gran gave me a proper earful in her own way. Those two young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? Wow. Sounds rough. There's always someone like that. Ah, never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. Besides, I've been quite curious about the Pokemon you two met in the forest. I've been thinking I should look into it. So the timing works out fine. If I discover something really huge, then maybe even Gran will admit I've got some talent. Yikes, being an adult has got its own challenges, eh? Yeah, of course. You said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road. Really, it's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it outside again. Well, I'm off to go stick my head in as many of those red glowing dens as I can. I'm going to battle the snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon and fill in another page in the tale of my legend. I'm sorry if my reading's a bit choppy today. I have no idea what's going on. What cheek! Dynamax Pokemon are really on another level, you know? You'd better Dynamax your partner Pokemon too, if you want to take on opponents that strong. You have no idea just how right and wrong you are. You'll find spots here and there in the wild area that emit a red beam of light. If you think you're up to it, check them out. There'll be Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. So with that, how about I send you off with a little treat from me that Hop could have had if he had just stayed a little longer. Pokemon Box Link. A little handy little thing. A device that allows you to access the Pokemon storage system. There are some places where it won't work. Yeah, easy enough. It's just how to get to the boxes and stuff. With a Pokemon Link box, you'll be able to put Pokemon from your team into your boxes or take Pokemon from your boxes to add them to your team. Nice, right? Very handy, actually. So go wild catching as many Pokemon as you like and fill in some more of your Pokédex. The wild area is waiting for you. This is the start of your real adventure. How many times has that been said? I don't know. Just a wee second, I need to check something. One moment. I'll let that play out. Okay, that's fine. Phone's charging. I need to make sure it's charged enough. Just while I'm doing this. So yeah, there is an Onyx. Do not go near it because it's one of those strong Pokemon. Honey, a sweet honey gathered by Pokemon. It has a lush aroma that can be sold at a low price in shops. To shops. And I know I forgot about all of these notes. The large Pokemon you see wandering around the wild area are strong. If you try battling one and it seems like you're in over your head, try to run. Run like the wind. There is a Pokeball. I am not going near the Onyx because Onyx is an example of one of those strong Pokemon. There's a berry tree. I'm not going to do that. There's a female Combi. That's a quick one actually. So yeah, this is the Dynamax Pillar. We get some watts out of it. And I can't see who it is. Yep. Bunnelby. Why not? Let's just try it with Steel Wing. Let's just see how we get on. I seen one that's got the purple light and I want to try and get to that one today as well. So there's a Bunnelby. So, yep, we're here with 3 other trainers. One's got Jolteon, which, if I recall, I can actually check their movesets. Yeah, Focus Band for 2 of them. A level 7 Jolteon, okay? So, we're stronger than all of them, but still, we're going to Dynamax, and every type has a Dynamax move. Flying, it's Max Airstream. Dark, it's Max Darkness. They have their own little effects. And if they don't do damage, they become Max Guard, which, as the name suggests, protects us. So we'll use Max Airstream here. Here we go. Time to get bigger. It's time to Dynamax. It's a big bird. It was a mix between a lovely song and a weird alien noise. I can't believe that Jolteon's here. I forgot. I knew you can get like Pikachu or something in the 1-star ones. Oh, and that reminds me, they come in 5 different difficulties. 1-star, 2-star, and so forth. And that obviously determines how strong they are, and then you get better rewards out of it if you win. But if you have seen my Dynamax Adventures single run series, you'll know how all of this works. But in case you haven't, this is basically the introduction. The last thing I'll say is if 4 of us lose, goodbye, we are out of there. If you haven't checked my Dynamax Adventure single run series, feel free to. That was actually the first series I did since coming back to YouTube, and I did get a shiny out of it at one point. Oh dear, that Bunnelby just destroyed poor Steel Wing. That's actually a problem. I thought Rookidee would survive a bit longer. It's just down to these Pokemon now. We'll see how they get on for the next turn. And I forgot to mention, with the moves, most of them get stronger. I think there's 1 or 2 instances where a Dynamax move is actually weaker than the moves that they were prior. Like, I don't know if Explosion or Self-Destruct is an example where Max Strike is weaker, because they are 200 and 250 base power respectively. I do believe there is 1 or 2 moves like that. So yeah, we're halfway there, and hopefully we get a good move or 2. I will not shy away of doing these to get good moves, I won't lie. Like, if I say I beat, I don't know, a Vulpix, and it gave us something like Flamethrower, if I have a Pokemon on my team that can use it and it complements their stats, then I will not hesitate in using it. But I will let you know prior, don't worry, I'll let you know when that happens. An Eevee's helping out a Jolteon, that's what I like to see. Did I say Jolteon? I meant Bolteon. There's one for the records. Bolty the Jolty. Yeah, I'm just doing that to give us a bit of a fighting chance. Especially for Jolteon if it's going to keep using double kick. Oh yeah, 10 moves. If 10 turns pass as well, then we're getting out of there too. Yep, help the bird out. Never mind, that's all good and gone. Unfortunately, that's gonna still put Jolteon in a tough spot. Although it reset, so I didn't know Swift, so fitting considering we just got that move. Togepi is clearly support. So is Eevee. And that Eevee is a girl because of the tail. Look at that, it's got the newer introduced flower thing. It's interesting. I wonder why it took so long to give Eevee a gender difference. Gender differences have been around since Gen 4, so unless you count Nidoran male and female, but I'm not going to get into that. So we're about to win. We're slowly getting there, and Eevee's now attacking. There we go! That's us! We beat Bunnelby. No guarantee we'll catch it. It's not like the Dynamax adventures where you beat a Pokemon, throw any Pokeball and they're caught. This one, it could still break out. I'm catching this one because it's our first. I have had times where I've failed shinies because they just break out, and unlike Dynamax Adventures, if they're shiny, you'll know it immediately. So yeah, Dynamax Candy, that's good. We got Tri-Attack. It's not the greatest move. I mean, I don't really have many Pokemon that will use it effectively, whatever. We've got Bunnelby. It excels at digging holes. Using its ears, it can dig a nest 33 feet deep in one night. That's a big hole. We're gonna call you... We're gonna call you Nabbit. Of course, we're gonna call it Nabbit. I am a Mario fan after all, so there we go, Nabbit. Who's not going to be on my team, he's just going to sit there. There's a couple other Bunnelby there. There's a Barfree, which I think too strong. Use the right stick to rotate the camera when you're in the wild area, and if you press the right stick, you'll find that you can see a wider view of things. Press the L button to look straight on ahead. What's that? That's a Tyrogue, and there's a Vespiquen we are staying away from. There is another power spot right in front of me, but I'm not going to go into that. It's the infamous trees. The trees with the horrible textures. Personally, I don't mind. Like, I'm not bothered about the trees. I just think they're trees, that's it. But there was a lot of gripe about them when this game first came out. There's a Metapod, awesome. Oh, we got caught. Cheeto! I would love to catch you. I really would. But, oh, never mind. It's stopping us from escaping. Can we get away now? Yay! I'm going to camp, don't worry. I will do some camping. Dappled Grove. It's a new area, new weather. There's a Nuzleaf I'm not going to go near. Anything that's evolved, I'm staying away from. The Metapod I think would have been fine. Isn't the Electric here? That's cool. Right? Oh, Beware. We know how Beware works. One of the many ingredients that can be used at your camping. An apple chosen above others. It has a spectacular form and a brilliant sheen. That is the fancy apple. There is a chef tree also. There's an item and there's a lovely gentleman just standing in the rain with nothing more than a backpack and a warmer jacket. White herb. An item can be held by Pokemon. It will restore any Lord stats in battle. It can be used only once. So use it sparingly. Where's the power thing? There it is, it's behind me. Power spot, I don't know what I was thinking. Delibird might be too strong, but we're going to go for this here. And we got 300 watts again. And it's but easy enough. I shouldn't have spoiled that. I'm so sorry. I better check. Oh yeah, Nabbit is stronger than my other two Pokemon. That's interesting. But from one rabbit to another, it's time for Cinders to make his move. We'll get more rewards out of this one. And I think if we catch this Pokemon, it's got at least one guaranteed perfect stat. I can't remember. Badoo is here. And we've got Mudbray. I think that EV trainer is back. Yep, EV and Snorlax. And it's Snorlax. Who's got pretty good moves actually. But this time we're not going to lose our Dynamax Pokemon. Here we go, it's Dynamax Cinders. I believe that's the first time on the channel I've actually shown off Dynamax Cinders. Even if he is still Score Bunny, it amounts to the same thing. And Eevee hangs in there by a thread. So now we've got Max Overgrowth's secondary effect of Grassy Terrain, and then Max Flare has the sun appearing. A lot of that we've already seen, like I said, in the other series. But Snorlax is just kinda, yeah, I've got a really awesome powerful move and I'm not afraid to use it. Problem is I can't use it next time, so good luck with that. Yep, that's what to do, help Cinders. Don't worry, I'll show off a battle with Dynamax, Raboot and Cinderace. And Gigantamax Cinderace at some point. That's what I might do, I might try and show off every single Pokemon I catch Dynamax. Well, maybe not everyone I catch, but everyone I catch for the team. Like, each of them and their stages. And if they can Gigantamax, obviously that too. Like, I will do Raboot and Cinderace too, I will do Corvisquire and Corviknight. And the rest of the team whenever I get them. Take that! They'll be stronger than the last time thanks to Sunny Day. Here we go again, Max Overgrowth. Not Eevee! No, not Eevee! How dare you! I don't think Badoo can get any slower. I think apart from Snorlax, it's basically the slowest thing here. There we go, Snorlax is just like, yep, I can do it again. Oh, that was us already? Oh yikes, I didn't realise that was all of our moves. Just gotta use Ember, honestly. Not a strong move for Cinders, it's Scorbunny, but something. It is indeed something. Almost! There we go, take that, Badoo. You've got nothing on our ragtag team. If I was to able to find and catch a Snorlax, that would be a crazy endeavour. I know where to catch one, but I can't do it now, of course. I know where one is, but I don't even think I'm allowed to go to that area anyways, even if I wanted to. Not our current power state, our power level, of course. Power level. Wrong game. Well, we've got Badoo. And there's a good move, Seed Bomb, which I don't think any... Well, one of my Pokemon that I'm going to catch can use it, but there's another move I'd rather they had instead. But we've got some XP candies which I won't use unless I've newly caught a team member and I want to help them catch up. Badoo, the Bud Pokemon. The pollen released... Okay, we're not going to read that. Okay, we're going to call you... what are we going to call you? We'll call you Sapling, I suppose? Yeah, we'll just call you Sapling. Sapling the Badoo. That's your name now, and you're probably going to be stronger than my team currently is, actually. Level 20! Oh dear god. Right, I think I'm going to do something quickly before I pause and then continue recording later on, because I need to get going. I've got things to do. But I forgot to read 2 Pokédex entries for... No, I read Bunnelbees, it's just I never got the entry, the digging Pokemon, there we go. There's Badoo, number 59. The Bud Pokemon, the pollen it releases contains poison. If this Pokemon is raised in clean water, the poison's toxicity is increased. Well, there you go. The healthier the Pokemon, the more potent their poison. But yeah, I will be back soon to demonstrate the camping feature, get to Motostoke, and just deal with that. So, other stuff that may appear. So I'll be back soon. Okay, we are back. Yeah, I had things to do before when I recorded the last part of this episode, and by the time I got home, I was exhausted. So I thought, finish the rest today. So this is the day after I recorded most of this episode, but I've only got a few more things I want to do anyways. There is the curry to make, a berry tree to find. I think that's pretty much it, actually. There's only a few. There's not a lot. Like, I don't really... With the wild area, there's not that lot that you can do from the get-go if you haven't done it for the first time. If that makes sense. So there's a tree here. We can get that sorted. So essentially, it's a tree. This is how you get berries. There are some trees with better berries. I mean, the Rindo berry is a nice thing to pick up if you use a competitive Gastrodon, but that's beside the point. So let's just do this. The main premise is you shake a tree and berries fall out of it. Cherry and orange, and as you can see, it's shaking. So we've got 2 berries. We can either keep going and try and get more berries with the risk of losing some of them, or we can just stop and take what we've got. But we're going to keep going. So there's a leopard, cherry and citrus berry. I'll do it one more time. Yeah, cherry and leopard. I am not going beyond that. So I'm going to take all the berries I got, but I'll find another cherry berry, sorry, a berry tree, and I'll show you what happens if you keep going. Oh, there's an item. If I can actually pick up. Now that is an invaluable item to find this early on. And come to think of it, it's invaluable any part of the game, but The Max Revive, an item that can be used to revive a single Pokemon that has fainted. It also restores Pokemon's max HP. It is a powerful item that you don't see often enough. I am not going anywhere near that Golurk. And unfortunately we have no quick way around getting around this place, but don't worry, we'll get one. Sooner or later. I'm just curious as to what is going to be in this den. I'm not going to battle them because I've already done the two today. Some Vulpix. Love to see some Vulpix. Yeah, I'm not going to battle you, honestly. So yeah, here's a fisherwoman. What's she got to say? I fished up something brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Want my brilliant find for a brilliant bargain of just 100 watts? Yeah, fine, we'll see what you've got. That's brilliant. Well, that was a brilliant choice you just made. Then here you are, as promised. Okay, that's not too bad. That's good for selling. A rather large pearl that has a very nice silvery sheen. It can be sold at a high price to shops. I think I'll fish myself up another brilliant find. So yeah, she just goes from one part of the wild area to another. You just gotta keep finding her if you want more things like that. What's that? Is that... That's Stuffle. I thought it was Skitty. I know Skitty's not in the game, but I forgot. It just... it looked like Skitty. Another note. The wild area is overflowing with a special sort of energy measured in watts. You can gather watts yourself from glowing Pokemon dens and glowing Pokemon in the wild. You'll also find trainers in the wild area who are willing to give you all sorts of items if you'll just give them if you'll just give them some watts. I was wondering how the way they said that, but let's just be normie. So yeah, we've got these two. One of them looks official and the other one looks like he is born for this area. Let's talk to you first. So what would you like to do? We'll spend our watts, apparently. Look at that! You get really good items. Like, look, Earthquake! If you stayed here long enough, grinded all of the max dens and stuff, you could get Earthquake before even seeing the gym leaders. It's pretty broken to have quite a powerful move from the get-go. With Blizzard, you sometimes can get Blizzard before, like, second, third gym in some games, but yikes! Yeah, we have nowhere near that much. And don't worry, I'm not going to get Earthquake, not unless I either pick it up or it's late enough in the game where I feel like it would help. So I'm not going to cheese it that early. Hey there, trainer. You've just taken your first step into the world of camping. People call me the Camping King. I can help you out with all of your camping needs. Remember, everyone starts out as a rookie. If you've got any questions about camping, feel free to ask me. Is there anything camping related you'd like some help with? Change the colour of my tent? Let's see, yes. A colour that would suit you is Steel Wing. No. Alright then. No, not Steel Wing. Okay, enough. We'll go with Cinders. Yeah, it changes the colour based on type, not by preference. Cinders, fire type, yep. Your tent is already the fire type. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's automatically whatever type you've picked. So if you pick Grookey or Sobble, it would be blue or green respectively. And that means if you pick fire, it's going to be red, naturally. Let's get the camping sorted. We'll show off the camping, find one more berry tree, then get to Motostoke. And then I'll call it a day. Yep, I know how to do all this, we don't need to worry about that. There's Steel Wing and Cinders along with Sapling and Nabbit. Let's call over Cinders, so I don't want to spend too much time in this feature, we'll do it quickly. Let's speak to you. What have you got to say, Cinders? You want to play? Okay, let's chat first. Looks like I want to play with other Pokemon. By all means, go! But Not before we have a toy, I think. Yeah, there we go. We've got a ball already. Just throw the ball, spend some time with them. Cinders wants to play, but all he's doing is walking around. Yeah, Nabbit. Okay. So someone wants... Cinders wants to play. Get the ball! Yeah, you get some pretty cute interactions. I just whistled by mistake, but it's okay because they're just going to run straight for me. And yeah, there's Motostoke behind me. We're not that far away. Yep, we've got this other toy. And just like that, smacked in the face. It's good for raising happiness, and you get all the... Oh! Steel Wing! But would you mind? Thank you, Steel Wing. Actually, that's a cute picture. We'll do that for you too. On second thought, that's better. Yeah. Let's make some curry if we can. I don't know if... I've got the berries. I forgot you need berries, yes. I don't even know if we've got much. Oh, we've got the app. Of course, we've got the apples. Right. So the idea is pick an item, you pick some berries. I'm going to pick as many as I can without running out. So yeah, we'll just do that for now. Let's make some curry. There's the music. I was wondering why we didn't have any. So just press A to fan the flames. And as you can see, the little stars coming up at the top, it means we're doing well. So yeah, Steel Wing is very curious about the curry, and then we've just got to stir it. It's like the poffin making minigame where you just don't do it too fast, otherwise it overflows. So don't do that. And then just at the end, once we've passed this little part, put our heart into it. Yeah. I think we just got the smaller circle. So it's not the best for our first attempt, but to be fair, when would it ever be? So yeah, there we go. Spicy apple curry. Apples on a curry? Only in Galar. Is it any good? Seems fine. I've just realised I need to change the colour of my eyes. My eyes are not brown. Spicy apple curry. Milk city class. The lowest of the low. No, that's a lie. It's the lowest good ranking, I believe. Pokemon's HP was restored, any stats conditions were healed, your Pokemon gained XP, Cinders and the rest of your party got friendly towards you. It's another way of raising happiness. Sorry, Cinders and Steel Wing. Oh, Cinders leveled up in the process. Good for you, buddy. We have one happy Pokemon right there. I can't remember where the rest of the berry trees are. I suppose it's a good enough reason to just walk about, explore a bit more, find more Pokemon. Yeah, that island in the middle there, I can't wait to go there because I can't go now because none of the Pokemon there are suitable for us. Let's put it this way. Even when you get the ability to go over water, odds are you might still not be able to catch them all. Tiny mushroom, a very small and rare mushroom. It's popular with a certain class of collectors. There's a Vanillite, it's not often you get an early ice type. There's a Piloswine who is small, but don't go near it. Anything that is remotely evolved, do not go near. Except for Metapod. I believe Metapod's fine. If I can't find any berry trees, like, close by. I know there's... Oh yeah, I need to talk to you. I forgot about you. Hey there, I found a bit of a rare item here. Yep, okay, let's buy... What have you got? 3 XP extra small candies. Fine, okay. I'll keep those for now. Like I said, I'm not going to use them unless I catch a new Pokemon, and you know what it's like when you catch a new Pokemon, they're on the level, they're weaker. But with a little bit of training, they'll catch up. There's the guy I was looking for. He has all the ingredients. So we'll just buy a few of each. I don't plan on completing the curry decks by any means. I'm just doing this just for the sake of having more things, just in case I decide to do this again, which most likely I will. And I'm not going to read every single item description for all of the cooking stuff, because it's more or less the same stuff. It's just a little bit different, like describing the flavour, texture, anything of the sort. I've just realised I've nearly gone a full circle and I've not found another berry tree. Why? I know there is definitely one here. I just don't want to. I didn't want to really come this far, but whatever. There's Metapod. Big mushroom. It's basically the same as a smaller mushroom but bigger. There's some Diglett. If you want to catch one of those, then this is the prime spot for them. There's actually an item over here. I think it was a good item, I think. I could be embarrassing myself. There is a Roselia. Yeah, Roselia. I'm not gonna go near you. I feel like I might if I was lucky. There's TM. Tail Slap, so it's not as good as I hoped. I thought it was like Sludge Bomb or something. But then, giving you that strong move this early as well, like, I don't know. Oh yeah, if you go to an empty den, you only get 50 watts, as opposed to 300, if they actually did have something in them. Where's the berry trees? Yeah, I know this might not be the most engaging part of the video, me running about looking for a berry tree just to fail it, but hey, you know, you never know, it might be a shiny. Which reminds me, we're back to, there's another dish by the way, we're back to the normal 4090, what was it again? It was 8192 before, so it was half that. But 1042, we'll see, I don't know. 4092, I think. 42, I can't remember the actual. It's definitely halved. Anyway, we finally found our tree. Let's just. I don't care, we're just gonna keep going and going and going. The more vigorous the tree shakes, the more likely something else happens that's not a berry. Seven, that's how many we got last time. We're still getting more. What? 10 berries. I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't, but then I have to. Just to show it off. There we go. Cherubi! You get a Pokemon if you fail it. Most of the time it's Squavit. You get the odd one like a Cherubi sitting here, smiling away. Cherubi is not going to be on my team, but I also want to have Cherubi on me for a while. Just because, for starters, we're going to struggle really badly with the second gym being a type. And though we will get a Pokemon later on that's strong against them, they just won't have any moves. They won't have that kind of type that would easily beat them. And besides, I like Cherubi and I like Cherum, so wouldn't hurt to have one or two. That being said, this Cherubi is just not wanting to be weakened. Come on! What are you doing, Cherubi? See, to be honest, I'd rather Cherubi than Squavit. Yay! We caught Cherubi and Steel Wing leveled up. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna put Nabbit and Sapling into the box because I don't intend on using them in any way. Cherubi, the cherry Pokemon, grass type as we all know. It nimbly dashes around about to avoid getting pecked by bird Pokemon that would love to make off with its small, nutrient-rich storage ball. The other one that's smiling. That being said, we do have ourselves a bird Pokemon with us. So this is probably a cliched name, but I'm gonna call you Sunny. I was gonna call you Solar, but then I feel like if I had caught like a Helioptile or something, they're more solar than anything else. So yeah, the orange berries are gone, but we have the other berries, so it's 7. Pretty good actually. There's another guy. Let's see what you have. Blaze Kick, Amnesia, Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb's such a good move. Oh, Quick Balls. We are definitely getting ourselves some of these. We are definitely not wasting any time with those. Best Pokeballs that you could possibly want early game. Especially if you're not one for battling. I think this Beware is going to be chasing us. Nope, too late. Right, I think it's time we go to Motostoke and basically conclude the episode there. But before I do, let's put Nabbit and Sapling away. Yes, I know how this works. So yeah, like I said, Sunny is not going to be on the team permanently, but he'll be with us for a little while. Come to think of it, there's another Pokemon I think I want to catch for now. Anyways, it's Dusko! Oh, we can't catch it. It's very strong looking. Yeah, we got to show that off. Yeah, Duskull is level 27. If I try and catch it, you can't throw a Pokeball, it won't let its guard down. Yeah, that's what happens. I completely forgot. Duskull are apparently so strong that you can't catch them. So I'm not going to even dare stay in here and fight. Like, don't get me wrong. If you manage to beat a very strong Pokemon, you do get a lot of XP. That's the trade-off. Either you get a lot of XP or you lose. And then the third option is obviously running away. But if you do manage to beat them, it is very good for training. I was wanting to catch Duskull. There's a P-Dove. We don't often see them these days. I like Unpheasant. I don't know about you guys. I like Unpheasant. I like the male ones with the masks. I think they're pretty cool. The female ones are cool too, but I like the males with their red masks. Or purple if they're shiny. But yeah, enough about that. Let's get this part out of the way. This is the last bit of dialogue and then we'll call it a day. Here we are, Motostoke, the place of dreams and stuff. And Onyx. There you are. Hello, Onyx. Look at that Gigantamax Charizard poster. Or banner, whatever you want to call it. And there's someone that we have to keep our eyes on everywhere we go. There's another one with a guy on his bike with a Pikachu. And Chuto about to make a mess of a picnic. You just gotta love how creative these can be. And there's a Steenie. Hey, over here. Hi, Sonia. Real ace of you to make it through the wild area. Seems like you Trek ran your Pokemon ragged. Though you should pop into the Pokemon Center. We just had a curry, it wasn't that bad. Besides, there's something in there, I bet you'll get a kick out of, if you're a real trainer and all. Actually, that's a perfect example thing to do actually. I'll do it next episode, I'm not going to do it today. Well, yeah. And look, and it looks like the Rotomi's free. Rotomi. Rotomi are a kind of Rotom information service. It's a handy machine for trainers. You can even use one to customize your league card. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. Why don't you try playing around with your league card a bit, Cinders? Here's a sample for you. Leon's. You're just giving us Leon's. He should have I think the Leon's one should have been in the same endorsement letter or something. That would have made more sense. I'll play a bit with that feature later on. But Motostoke sure is big, right? Not to worry, Sonia is here to show you around a bit. Come find me after you've healed up your Pokemon. The opening ceremony, huh? I get a bit worked up when I think how exciting and moving it was to actually stand on a stadium's pitch for the first time. She's gotten very reminiscent about the old days. Before I go, I want to check something with you quickly. Yeah, heal ball, netball. I want to catch get this. If the quick balls don't work. No, I'm not going to buy the X items. Not yet, anyways. So you? Say, if you've got a Bunnelby, would you like to trade it for my Squavit? No! Oh dear, that's too bad. I'm keeping my Bunnelby, thank you very much. But yeah, Sonia's right. We should just heal up our Pokemon. There we go. We get to see them all. Not sprites like in Scarlet and Violet. By the way, you may be able to see a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Stadium now. Ah, okay. That's a different can of worms that we'll deal with another time. Let's just say I'd rather not break the pace right now. But enough about that. I'm going to end today's episode off here. Next time, we will have a quick look at the Rotomi. We'll get ourselves sorted with the ceremony. And possibly even catch a new Pokemon. Oh, and I almost forgot. Well, of course we can't be here in a new place without actually checking it out now, can we? Yeah, we're going to do all that next time. So, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. And also check out my Twitter that I'm active on a regular. It's the same name as the channel, it's Cinders. Link to that's on the channel itself. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.